Multiply by 10, and I got some horns.
At least you don't have 666. Otherwise, I'd be scared. Just wait, guys. Just wait until the day comes that Seaman reaches 666 subscribers. He's gonna become possessed, and I'll be scared.
I'll activate my voice changer and use the alien voice. Have you actually heard my voice changer being used?
No, but Neo told me about it, and I've actually been wanting to use the voice changer myself. So
it's pretty easy to use. Like once you get it, it just takes a bit of finagling. Like I got mine done pretty quickly, but I know other people who had some trouble with it.
Yeah. It could be complicated for some people, depending on, like, what you're using.
Yeah. But anyway, there's that. Oh yeah, and because I forgot to mention this when I was telling you the controls, shift is sprint. So, yeah, pretty nice. So yeah, I believe last time I was grinding for the Palumu armor.
Want something making?
And I think all that I need left is the helmet, because I want to keep the chest plate. Because that has the effluvial expert. So, none of that. Oh, wait, no, I also need the armbands, which is artillery, which, never mind. I don't use explosives. I'm not at the point in the game where I have to use barrel bombs yet. What am I current? Oh yeah, the Puke Van braces. Should I just get the CTAku fan braces, honestly? Because it's stun resistance.
That sounds nice. You can go for that if you want.
Ah, good. In the D&D game, I had to leave, so I'd be able to do this. My character is dying because I had to leave mid-combat. Yeah, the game ended up going a bit late. So, obviously, I told you I needed to do this at 3. So at 2:30, I left to start getting ready for this. And then some things happened, which ended up giving me 5 minutes of preparation.
Hey, it happens.
Oh god, 24 HP. And that would have sucked. By the way, while you were gone, your character died. Yeah, I think I might just make the Suzuyaku Van braces, because stun is annoying. And not every monster uses fucking poison. There we go. Now for helmet. What's blindside, actually? Increase the effectiveness, flash attacks, and items. Ugh. Also, mind what sounds like a plastic bag being played with. That would be a cat getting their hands on a plastic bag. Oh, that's right. I could actually use the Rodabon stuff. I might actually try to grind for the Rodabon helmet. Because that gives Slugger, which makes it easier for me to stun monsters. And Hunting
I
Horn can stun.
I do like the Rodabon armor set, so...
Yeah, it's nice. If not for every weapon. Well, I'm not wrong. Like, Guard is only useful for, Guard is only useful for the weapons with shields. So, Sword and Shield, Charge Blade, and the Lances.
Yeah.
Also, I think, Large Bowgun with a certain upgrade. Slugger is only useful if you're using Hunting Horn, Sword and Shield, or Hammer. Sleep Resistance is generic. Sleep Attack is generic. And Bleeding Resistance is only useful on 2 monsters, from what I know. Thankfully, neither of which is Seregios. I'm not wrong.
No.
Thankfully, Seregios was not one of the monsters that was added to World. I think I'll go Rodabon. I don't have as many materials as I do the Paolumu. But Rodabon's also a bit easier to kill.
He is a lot easier to kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure I'm not being kind of dumb here. Wyvern Bone Mass is something that Rodabon drops, right?
I think so. It's been a while. I haven't played in a very long time, but I think so.
Oh yeah, that's right. On this profile, I do not have materials upon materials for armor skins and demon drugs.
Not gonna lie to you, the first time I heard demon drugs, I had several questions. Because I didn't know that was in the game, and then I was playing with Neo one day, and he brings up like demon drugs, and I just go, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, it said like all of the event quests are currently open. Yep, that is a lot of event quests. Every hunter's dream? Huh. Oh, that must be where you get that one Paolumu weapon. I'm probably going to do some of these quests on that other profile I have. Well, you know, the ones I can do. Oh, God, Behemoth. Yep. Did you ever hear about what fighting Behemoth was like?
No.
It is the most annoying monster in the game, according to a lot of people. No, hey, look, it's a quest for spoilers. Then again, I'm kind of looking at a lot of spoilers right here. Ooh, let's just ignore our good old friend, the Zhou. Do you know what they did to the Devil Zhou fight in this game to make it even more annoying when you're first fighting him?
No, actually.
Okay, so when you are first fighting Devil Joe, you are on an additional time limit on top of the normal one. The handler is there on top of the Devil Joe. You need to deal enough damage to... Or, no, it's like, you need to knock down the Devil Joe before they knock down the handler's HP to 0. You fail that, you instantly lose. Fun. Oh, but anyway, on to more important news, Radabon. The egg roly-poly. The monster that is just a much easier version of another monster in the Monster Hunter series. Although, honestly, I don't have much trouble with Oregon. Anyone? It's roly-poly-oly, do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hail, hail, roll and kill you dead. I don't know. I was trying to add to that song.
Yeah. Have you ever heard that song before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I watched that show once or twice when I was like 4, but
It was a good show.
it was kind of strange, but it was a good show.
Hey, kinda strange can be a good thing.
Yeah. But then you could also say that SpongeBob was a pretty strange show, but that was like my favorite cartoon as a kid. It still is actually.
Did you know that it's canon that SpongeBob SquarePants is set in nuclear fallout?
No.
Yeah. That's why everything's like how it is.
Ugh. Well, that's a way to ruin childhoods.
Yeah. You are welcome. Shit, Radabot! Okay. I deserve that. But I'm still mad. If there's one thing that's good about Radabon and Oregon, they drop so many collection points, so it's so easy to get them at max level. Oh hey look, that kinda looks like Devil Joe Head. Radabon! Stop! Running!
I don't want to fight now.
Do it! I am in your house now. By law of animals, you must fight me. Thank you.
Yeah, isn't the law of a giant animal to, I don't know, defend your territory when someone is trying to kill you?
Shit, he's gonna be rolling. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, chin slam. Ooh!
The Crimson Chin. Debatably an even more Crimson Chin because it has spikes on it.
Hello, Jams, and yes, I will get him. After I play my Doots. Where's the fucking first aid meds? There they are. Here comes the Crimson Chin. That was a mistake!
Oh no!
Ow. Let's plug our ears. He doesn't roar. He does cause sleep, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. He just casually does that sometimes. Ooh. It is very nice to know that you are also a content creator, Jams. Sorry if that sounded kind of cynical. But yeah, honestly, I'd recommend I'd recommend playing Monster Hunter World. It definitely has a lot of content. Just be ready for a lot of grinding.
Yes.
You better be prepared to grind religiously.
Yep. I will full on agree with that. That's honestly one of my least favorite part about these games. Well, actually, it's not that bad in World, but in the other ones, I don't care for it.
Oh, it's annoyingly easy in World for a long-time player like me.
I mean, the game in general is like very easy. Is a lot easier compared to the others because it's meant to be for like beginners.
Oh, James, please do not mention anything from Iceborne to me. I have not seen anything from that. Don't worry though. I know what a Safi Jiva is though. Also, don't expect much, high play gameplay here. This profile is currently on a low rank.
This really was one of my favorite like monsters that I fought early game though. I thought it was a fun fight.
Huh. Really? He's okay for me.
Like at least early game. Like I say, there's probably ones later that like were like more my favorite, but for early game, this guy is by far my favorite.
My favorite early game monsters are Odegaron.
Hmm. That was pretty fun too.
Chin slam! Oh, never mind. Roly poly. Shit. Wait, no, he's changing. His back's broken! Come on and slam!
If you want to jam.
Actually, it's come on and slam and welcome to the jam.
I know.
Really? No overhead smash? Damn. Hit the Bone T-Rex! Do not go to sleep! Do not go to sleep! Oh no. Okay. Safe.
I've been hit by that sleep thing so many times because I always had to get so up close and personal with it. And sometimes it did it without warning.
Radabon, I know we've had our differences, but if you were just to let me heal for a second, that would be I would be very appreciative. Excellent. Now to go back to trying to kill you. Wait, what? What's the left? Chip slam! Oh. See? Crap! Dodge! Oh, fucking stumbling, really?
Dodge, go hard, dodge!
Okay, guess we've mounted him again. Well, Neo sent me a PM. That's gonna be fun to look at. Oh. Overhead smash! That did barely anything. Wow. Okay. God, I love this. I love the battle theme of this place. Nope. Up. Up. Okay, where's those other piercing pods? There they are. Oh, missed. Oh, that hit. Raised affinity. Thank you, cat. Oh, okay. That was not going in the direction I expected. For that, take a headshot. Mainly because there's more piercing pods over here. Yeah, normal potion should be fine for him. Oh, especially because he's just stumble rolling. Don't you fucking dare! Your running is refused!
When I think about it, I think the only other weapon set I think I've used other than dual blades was sword and shield.
Back when I played the Monster Hunter 3 demo, I played pretty much every weapon. You know, because gotta make sure I'm actually not getting bored by trying something different every time. And no, he's dead.
Hey.
Shell, Marrow, and Scale. And let's see this PM from Neo. Oh! Oh, crap. Neo's asking if he can join the call. Oh!
Yeah, I told
Oh.
him we were. I told him that we were live and he was interested in joining, and I said
Oh.
you'll have to ask C-Man about that.
Oh! Yeah, let me just add him. Hello?
Hello, there we go.
Excellent. It should take Neo a bit. Also, yes, GG indeed. Jams.
Yeah.
Woo. Eventually I'll get out of glorified tutorial on this profile.
You're not that far in.
I'm... Okay, So, private call in Discord, but yeah, Jams. There's a couple There are no servers that all three of us actually share thinking about it.
No.
That is fair.
There is a server that me and Neo are in. I am Hyra. The other co-com is Neo. There is a server that we are in.
Where else can you find deals like
C-Man
these?
was formerly in it, but things happened, which I'm not going to talk about. But yeah, basically that's what's up. So we are in a server, but
Yeah.
And now we are in a group.
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Indeed.
Yes. Hunting Horn. You know. Because I did pick my weapon session 1, or episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Blaze and Logic. On the bright side, like, shortly after they said that, this weapon did get a buff. Which I was greatly appreciative of.
That's fair. So how far in are you, anyways?
Just before Odegaron, I believe. I should make a serve for this shit. I could, honestly. But I mean, honestly, that's what comment sections are for?
Basically, that
and
sounds like a
wanted-
fun idea. It
and
would
I
be
mean,
up to you, but
Although, I would say it would be a good idea to just, like, play with people like Jams.
mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Yep. So, I still need one more Wyvern Bone Mass, so let's go kill another Rodabon. I will say, Jams, it would likely be a case that you'd be playing with Neo, because I'm pretty sure Neo's the only one of us that has gone at all far in Iceborne. By the way, I never actually got the answer from Hyro when he asked you about this, because we were in the call at the time. So, are you stuck on Rashang? In
I
Iceborne?
honestly don't find Rajang that difficult.
Yeah, but I remember that in 4...
If need be, I mean, heck, if you want to me join in sometime, I could start a new character and just, you know, work my way up like I do.
I mean, if you wanna.
I kinda do.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, I'm on my second file. I'm not even my second. Third file in Double Cross, so.
No, that game exists. I keep forgetting it exists.
Well, it's Generations Ultimate, but I beat it in its Double Cross form, because I actually have the Japanese version as well.
Of course you do.
And then I beat the English variation twice.
Neo. Is it like, did you use a different set every time, or did you just use the same thing?
I used Longsword the first time, and also I redid that in the... Well, I actually varied it the first time. It was between the use of primarily Longsword, Greatsword, and Charge Blade. And my second run was with Dual Blades, and then I just went Longsword again with Hyro, because that was the one I knew the most. Is it possible to play this game in windowed form? Or I forget.
Yeah, you can play it in Windows.
Yeah, because I've never actually put it in windowed form. Never bothered.
I solely play it in windowed form because it lets me actually be able to see the stream chat.
That's fair.
Yeah. Kinda helps. Being able to just see everything on the same screen. Also, it's so on the left side of the screen, I can keep up. Nope, give me those slinger torches. It's so on the left side, I can see stuff on Discord in case I get added, like for something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rodabon's not here this time, but I still want that scatter nut. Hardcore Wedge Beetle Parkour! It's one thing
I have an important question. Should I also use a random weapon?
I'd say do something similar to what I did. Make a straw poll. Or just a list.
I don't know how to make a straw poll.
There's a website. I think it's actually just called straw poll.
There we are. Found it.
Yes or no to the channel? No at the moment, but consider.
Typically, I just use a roulette wheel whenever I decide these things.
Gee, I wonder why. Could it be because of a YouTuber you introduced me to?
Yes,
yes,
it is.
Recently resurgenced. Now that Iceborne
Yes,
is
who has
finally
recently resurfaced.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, to add us on Discord, yeah, get your name in there, and then, like, we could probably... Like, just send the code, because I don't think we have any mutual servers.
No.
Yeah. Just a prior note, the last weapon I used in this was Switch Axe.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
James 1212. James. Okay, I'll send you in a thing once we're done with the or once I'm done fighting this fucking Rodabon. I guess I'd have to close the game and reopen it to get a new server thing, because there's just a private thing for me to play by myself.
I keep almost forgetting that Hammer exists.
Yeah, Hammer exists.
I know, but it's just the fact that I've never used it.
Well, sounds like a great opportunity to use it. Join me in the Blunt Club.
I personally prefer blades.
Make Tails an even bigger living hell to get.
But in all fairness, I have sort of used... Actually, no, I have used Hammer before, just not in World. In World, I've only used Switch Axe. I actually used Hammer a lot when fighting Kirins in other games.
Why?
Because stunning it was the best way to smack its head and get its horn off. That was when I was trying to make a certain insect glaive. No, wait, not even the insect glaive. This was back when I was in 4 Ultimate, when I was making G-Rank Rajang armor. Furious Rajang armor, because I needed Orochi Kirin horns for that.
Oh, God.
So I just took to stunning the ever-loving crap out of the Kirins, and then just bashing their heads in with the hammer.
Before, remember that profile we had where we were, oh, that was a janky hitbox?
I do remember.
At some point we should probably get back to that. Because we got to the point where we were just kind of like breezing through everything in like
and
10
just sort of
minutes.
took a break. Yeah. Anyways, I put all the options in here.
This way.
And then I'll... Yeah. Alright, so, I just hit create poll, and then where do I post this? Do I need to create a direct link or just create?
Are you doing the straw poll or roulette wheel?
I prefer roulette wheel, but I can do straw poll if it would make more sense.
I'm asking which one you did, or did you just make the list and that was it?
I just made the list.
Oh. Oh yeah, and I'm going to say for simplicity's sake, because if you do the method that I do, Logic and Blaze are probably going to do the same thing that they did,
Should I remove Hunting Horn from the list just
Yes.
so I don't end up getting the same thing?
If you want.
It's because I know, like, if things go downhill and he ends up using Roll for Survival for the straw poll, they're going to vote Hunting Horn.
Yeah, I'm just going to remove that since you are already using that.
Like a champ! Fucking... Let me play my dutes! Let me play my dutes! Thank you!
Alright.
Saying no.
Anyways. Alright, so I'll just send the link in, and I'm assuming you've posted yours in Roll for Survival as well. Where do I put the... Which chat do I post this in? Gaming Corner?
Yeah, I posted in Gaming Corner. I'd say post it in the chat, but we've got one person in there.
Yeah.
Then 2 other people. One of which is the person who originally did this. I said I'd send you the friend request after the Radabon hunt, James. Oh, that's what that gong is for!
So do I just to put a ping in as well, or not?
Do not ping.
Okay.
Do not ping. I got in trouble for that once.
Okay. Anyways, I have it posted.
Okay. And then just give it a couple minutes.
How long should I wait before checking for final results?
I'd say give it like half an hour.
Fair point.
Oh, I started him!
A what?
Started him. Oh wait, nope. Whetstone's right here. Okay, you're launching bones. Thank you for being patient. Now I can go back to killing you. I said I would kill you.
To be honest, when it comes down to weapons, the only one I truly suck with is Hunting Horn.
Honestly, it's not that bad.
No, like, well, it's more like I get hit way too much.
Yeah, it's honestly just hammer
Because,
with
yeah.
less DPS and more support potential.
Oh, your health. Your health.
Yeah, it's fine. I heal it. There's a delay. Hey, Rodbun. Headshot. Hit and run! Why didn't you climb up the vines? Because there weren't any vines! Mounting time. Time for negate stun drum beat. Thank you very much, Calypso. Oh, wait. Didn't get knocked down? Wait, wait, you can stay you can stay up?
Eh?
I used the, super attack when you're mounting something and it didn't knock him down.
Oh, yeah, sometimes that does happen.
I've never seen that happen before.
And again!
Oh no, don't worry, I knocked him down the second time.
Oh, no, right, the stream's just a little bit behind, right.
Yeah, it's behind on my end too.
Swing! No. No sleep gas for you. No. No. Stop running. I said... Dang it. No, get back here! Actually, wait. Sharpening opportunity.
Take every chance you can to sharpen.
Until I get speed sharpen. But I might not actually go for that set this time.
Something I never did enough of. It would take me a short while later before I'd finally go, oh, I have to sharpen.
Yeah, in my case, I was usually a bit busy getting smacked aside by the beasties.
Yes, and then we have Terraria. where you forget to do something that isn't sharpening, but just as important.
I probably shouldn't vote on my own straw poll, should I?
No, you shouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're actively voting for a weapon you're bad at, you should not.
You know what? I'm going to spin a roulette wheel and pick the result.
No running! Nope, don't you dare! Oh,
But was that to
getting-
me or the Radaban?
No, that was to
Radabon.
the Radabon.
He's recollecting his bones.
Oh, sorry.
Well, shit. Here we go again. Bright side, I get the satisfaction of performing all of these equipment breaks again. If I can hit!
Alright, so... I'm just going to open up the straw poll to the list so I can at least remember what I put on here, because I remember. Yeah, okay.
Break the jaw! Break the jaw! Oh. Couldn't even hit the jaw. Of all the things to hit me, it wasn't the Rodabon himself.
Alright,
It was the bomb
so,
afterward.
as I used to say, spin that wheel. Okay, looks like the wheel decided that I'm marking Sword and Shield.
Ah, excellent. So, a support weapon with its fellow support weapon. Hi, Rodman.
It did pass me by the current results, and so far only one person's voted.
Oh, so, what we got?
So far, it's a tie between Sword and Shield and Insect Glaive.
Huh. That's a interesting combination.
One vote for each, and I'm pretty sure the other one was Drago.
Maybe? I could also see it being Mushi, because, Mushi voted for Insect Glaive last time. Oh, there's that Wyvern Bone Mass. Okay, now, if you excuse me, an invite request to say to someone, add friend, okay, jams, hashtag 2121? No, 2121. That is 3131, not 2121. Okay, James, you're being escorted by the most elite fucking Discord samurai, apparently. There's that.
Oh, you are too good to me.
Oh, you are too good to me. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's that thing I learned about that made me feel so stupid when I learned about it.
What?
How to take bounties.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Heh. And then don't even have anything for the... anyway, Rodbond helmet. And my current set will pretty much be finished for who knows how long. I said I probably wouldn't get the Odegaron stuff, so... probably gonna be... unless... do I stream Monster Hunter World? I stream Monster Hunter World every 3 weeks. I alternate between this, Yakuza 0, and, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Saga.
Yep.
Pyro was there for that last one.
Yep. I'm there whenever I have time or I don't have stuff going on.
Yep. And then... this is the first time Neo's co-commed one of these gaming streams I've been in.
Hi.
Yeah, it is.
So there we go. Doesn't my set look great? Fuck. The bottom part
Best
of my
set
body.
ever.
The
Am I
bottom
right?
part of my body is so fluffy. The arms are blue. And then I just have a stag, like, some kind of, like, stag beetle fucking...
You look like a walking circus.
Sure.
Well, some kind of circus.
Yeah, some kind of circus. Do. Okay. Okay, well, now that I don't need to do that anymore, should I move on with the story, or should I do some optional quests?
I vote story, but
The story quest is fighting Odegaron. But this is just like getting some good stuff. So like, yeah, slaying 14 Hornetars unlocks a botanical research slot. Super Abalones unlocks a canteen ingredient. Same thing with killing 11 Shamos. And same thing with delivering 2 Wyvern eggs. So it's like, I got options. I should also look at what my weapons
How's
look
your
like.
gear holding up?
I can turn the Sonic Horn into the Spike Pole? Oh!
What?
Rodabon tree, you say? Also, that would put monsters to sleep. Which, last I checked, was a bit more useful than paralysis. it also doesn't help that the paralysis tree is Vespoid stuff, so it isn't as easy to acquire. At least in my opinion.
Vespoids.
They exist.
That's just it. They exist, and that's it.
Yep. Ooh, actually not. At some point you're going to have to make a dragon bone hunting horn. Because you can bet your butt that with this female character I'm getting the Kieran armor.
Fair.
I don't even remember what the Kieran armor's skills are.
Generally, they have a thunder attack skill or something like that. Among other things.
And that would be very useful if I happen to get the fucking Kieran hunting horn. So clearly, instead of anything, I must go hunting for coral bones and warped bones. Away! Actually, no, might as well accept the quest for that. Also, I should probably make that rod bone hunting horn, like, actually. Before anything. So, Sonic Horn into the... Wait. Do I? I have 2 Sonic Horn 1s! Yeah, because I wanted to keep one for paralysis and one for sleep. So, Spiked Horn. Why'd I make it sound like something out of Kamen Rider? Kuyaku tree is pretty much useless to me. No matter how good those weapons are, 15% affinity. But yeah, that's going down Rathian. This is staying on the ore tree. I refuse to use the defender equipment out of principle.
How come?
It's lazy, in my opinion. It's just that. Like, I know it's really good armor, but at the start of the game, having... If I will go to the armory, because you can't even craft the defender armor. At the start of the game... Starting the game with 256 defense.
Hey.
As well as 10 fire resistance, 10 ice resistance, and 10 dragon resistance. As well
and no
as
weaknesses.
Correct. As well as health boost level 3, recovery up level 3, marathon runner level 3, defense boost level 1, and divine blessing level 3.
So it's try hard.
Not even. It's get to the hard stuff as quickly as possible by making everything before then a cinch. Oh yeah, and then all of the weapons do blast. You know, that thing that's normally restricted to late hard mode or late high rank, depending on the game. This is not one of those games though.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, none of them are allowed to have an affinity that is higher than 0. Zora Magdaros, -15. Basilgeist, -15. Fucking, the base ore tree, or is it ore? It's either ore or bone. I don't remember which one. It has the 0. Yeah. Wait, that just went on a bit of a tangent, so. Actually, what is my optional equipment like? Gill man, glider. Oh, actually, I want to grab the health booster. Seeing that, I've been using the glider mantle on my other profile. It's weird. Like, Neo, have you tried using the glider mantle?
I never bothered.
It's a glide mechanic. Like, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's weird. It's like you can kind of control it, but you kind of can't. And the more you're gliding, the faster you start descending.
Hmm.
Where are the bone collection? I think there's more bone collection spots in the higher part of the Coral Highlands. I might be wrong on that. Actually, yeah, I think I am, because there's that one area down underneath. In, like, the lower section that has all those bone spots, but, yeah. Mining outcrop, mining outcrop, mining outcrop, mining outcrop. Yeah, there's a bunch of mining outcrops up here. And that's not even where I was thinking of going. Wait, have I not? Huh. I've never been to the Legiana nest on this profile.
Huh.
Huh. Well, I'm not going in the opposite direction and having to fight a Legiana to... I mean, potentially having to fight a Legiana to do that.
I remember I had a hard time with the Lagiana.
Legiana's not that difficult for me. It took a bit to get used to it, but... You go into the armor for a monster, you get pretty used to the moveset.
Yeah, it could have been because I don't know, I had some kind of ice weakness. I don't know. I don't remember what armor I was using at the time.
It could also just be the obvious reason a Dual Blades player would have trouble with Legiana. Ice Blight.
Oh, yeah. It seems likely.
Yeah. But I swear they buffed Ice Blight in this game, because it seems like it drains your stamina a lot more than it did in other games.
I think it does.
Yeah. Hey, the scout flies have reached their destination. Okay, monster bonus, monster bonus, monster bonus. Ah. The bone apple. Wait, down here? Damn. Why didn't you just have me jump down for the rope? That would have been a lot simpler than just going the long way around. Hey, there's one.
I don't know, because the game just said it wanted to make your life harder.
It does that a lot.
Yeah.
But I thought the scout flies liked me.
Apparently not.
Also, I don't see Devil Joe randomly appearing yet. Or Basil Geist. Although, honestly, most of the time when Basil Geist showed up, he was helping me more than hindering me.
Fair.
Hey, what can I say? I found the Hindenburg very useful.
Part of me would love to see a Devil Joe versus an Anjanath fight. I mean, we already know who would win, but...
I think you can see it. I guess. Because Devil Joe is in the game.
You know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I randomly discovered him while I was doing a investigation in the Coral Highlands, and I was a giddy boy.
I mean, even if you're a beginner and this is like your first Monster Hunter game, you're still gonna get wrecked by Devil Joe if you run into him.
Actually, I had a pretty easy time with my first hunt with Devil Joe, like in 3. It's funny, I actively wanted to fight the Devil Joe over the actual quest. Which was fucking killing 5 bitch birds. I really don't like bitch birds, okay? Corpeko is just an annoying monster.
It is. Especially since it can like call other monsters to attack you.
Yeah. Like, I found him more annoying than Jan Garuga. And like... Well, actually, then again, that could also be because I just don't find Jan Garuga that bad.
Well, again, like I said with Jan Garuga a while ago, it depends on the person. It just depends on the kind of luck you have during the hunt.
Yeah.
My luck was very, very bad.
We got a very smart Garuga.
Yes, we did. First time Neo has ever seen me legitimately mad.
I swear, I just have an easy time with a lot of monsters people, like, find difficult. Like, I have a laughably easy time with Diablos, as I've mentioned plenty of times before. Still hasn't changed in the transition to World, by the way, Neo. Still just acknowledging the fact that I can just run around it and it can't hit me.
I found him easier in World, but
I found him the same as usual. Walk in a circle. He can't hit you. Black Diablos can hit me. Normal.
Not so much.
Yep.
the one I fought in Generations Ultimate though, oh boy, nightmares. I have nightmares.
You're glad we didn't get to Bloodbath.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the main problem with that was more just that was the intro monster to G-Rank. You guys didn't have the opportunity to get G-Rank armor.
Yes.
Oh, I did some research. That was a high-rank Diablos. Just boosted in power a little bit. G-Rank Diablos is way worse.
Huh. Neat.
And Bloodbath is even worse than that. If you, like, every single attack hitting for nearly 3/4 of your health.
Okay, I have to mute for a few minutes, but I'll be back. I shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Bloodbath is the only deviant that I have still not managed to beat.
I mean, isn't he like the big final boss of that game?
He's the second flagship next to Valfalk. Or Valstrax, depending on which you prefer. I prefer Valfalk. But yeah, he's the second flagship of the game, and ridiculously hard. Anyways, it's been half an hour since I put up that straw hole.
Yep. Oh, whoops! Accidentally killed a firefly or a dragonfly, or whoops, an omen fly.
Literally, no one else has voted.
Oh, so what? You got Sword and Shield and Insect Glaive?
Yeah, I might as well just do a roulette wheel at this point.
Yeah. Or you could let Hyro pick. Unless Jams comes back. I don't think he will.
Well, yeah, I'll ask Hyro when he comes back, and if he can't decide, then I'll spin the wheel.
Yeah. Spinny, 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 spinny. This ain't Constellation. While I'm not very far in this profile, I'm definitely far in my other one.
Yeah, it is fair.
Yep. I am at the Nergigante fight. In fucking...
So, okay.
profile. Yeah. I just haven't been bothering to do it yet because I want to try to do as much as I can. Before I get to the, stuff after that. You know, I believe Nergigante is like the second to last major hunt of high rank. Or... yeah, because it's him, and then you unlock the ability to fight all of the Elder Dragons, and then after that it's fighting Xeno'jiiva, right? Am I remembering that right? Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. He was looking kinda dumb with a finger in his thumb and a nail sticking on her forehead. Kill me.
No.
How dare you not kill me? How dare
Because I left my katana at my dad's place. Why else?
The fuck? Why would you leave such an important thing at your house? At your dad's house? Even if they probably wouldn't allow you to keep a katana at that apartment complex.
It's not an apartment complex. I literally live in the basement of one of my mom's friends' places.
Yeah. I thought it was that there was like other random people that live there too. Like outside of the family.
No, I'm the only one outside of their family that lives here.
Ah. Can't wait for mercenaries tomorrow.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
The only thing I know Titan plans to do is blow up the Star Village's storehouse. Because that's where all the drugs are. As far as he knows. Spoilers, it's not.
Oh dear.
Hey. My world, my rules. And my rules is putting an extremist twist on what the Star Village is like proper.
That's fair enough.
I've got an extremist fucking... I've got fucking extreme drug holder Star Village. I've got fucking do not go there, not a Shiko. I've got it's not terrorism if we win the Leaf Village. And yes, that is public information. It's not hidden that the Leaf Village in my world is currently being ran by what, for all intents and purposes, could be considered a terrorist.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he's not exactly subtle with it. If he was, I don't think he would have invaded. Okay, next I need a run fail. In which I'm gonna do persistent pass. Luckily, I know where all the bone gather spots are in the Rotten Vale. I wonder why. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's something I'm going to have to do at some point.
What?
I mentioned I'm getting the Kieran armor.
Yeah?
Do you remember how to get the low rank Kieran quest in World?
That's been a while. No, I don't.
It's a train of capture quests.
Oh.
So it starts with capturing a Kuluyaku, which I've gotten done already. Then I have to capture a Baroth. Then I have to capture an Odogaron. And then after I get all that done, I can I can hunt fucking Kieran. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. Because capture quests are always fun. They're never just more aggravating versions of the normal hunting quests. No, no. Wedge beetle parkour! Since I've started using keyboard and mouse, I've come to appreciate the wedge beetles more.
A bit more precise.
Yeah. For instance, the keyboard and mouse doesn't have this thing where the camera will sometimes keep going if I am accidentally holding it in a direction while in an attack animation. And then when I stop moving the stick in that direction, it still keeps going even though I stopped. Because it's still doing the attack animation. It's only focusing on that. Mousebound S. Sturdy bone. Warped bone!
You know what? I'll just spin the wheel.
Okay.
Since it does seem to be taking Hyro a bit.
Yep. Well, you got sword and shield or insect glaive. I'd personally prefer you getting sword and shield.
No, I was just going to spin the wheel again, but... Okay.
Wait, what do you mean again?
Oh, that original spin was for my vote on the list.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm not against what I
mean,
landed on.
I was saying I'd prefer that because it's a cutting thing. Makes it easier to get the tail. Like, I'm not saying that's what I want you to have. I'm saying you're rolling it.
I mean, it's possible with what I landed on.
What'd you get?
Heavy bowgun.
Yeah, slicing shots.
I mean, I'm not against bowguns. I do like them.
Yeah, didn't heavy bowgun... Yeah, it was heavy bowgun that got the massive buff in this, right? Like the massive buff from Generations to World?
I believe so.
Like the heavy fire thing. Because I know light bowgun has the like ground thing. And like that's what they got. Sometimes I forget. This is the only part of the map where Hornitars actually appear, right?
Which part? Sorry.
The Rodabon place. The Rodabon nest. I don't think there's anywhere else. Yeah, that's Vespoids, that's Vespoids. Oh! Oh, no. Oh! That's why. Because I was grinding it in high rank when I didn't, so I didn't know that that was, Hornitars and not in, low rank. Because I forget that Grimacala just randomly take a spawn point. Well, quote-unquote randomly. Also, I just realized what I'm supposed to be doing instead of killing these Hornitars. Bones. Well, there was another bone collection spot over here. And now for the fun part where we go to the lower part of the, Ronvale. Woo! Oh yeah, because I have a fluvial expert, I'm not going to be taking any damage from it. Woo.
Well, that's a problem.
What is?
When I keep trying to load up the game, it says could not load keyboard settings. Data is corrupt.
Cannot load keyboard settings?
Keyboard presets.
Oh, try just switching it to controller. I had that problem before.
I don't have a controller.
Like, that's how I fix the issue. It might just work normally. Try it. Like, try just clicking.
No, like it freezes afterwards.
Oh. Like it freezes and closes the window, or?
No, just the screen just like freezes as soon as the cursor shows up.
Oh, that's not good.
Hang on, let me try something. I'm trying launching it from the Steam window, seeing if that does anything else.
I mean, it said you're playing it. Okay. I'll go and gather spots over here. Oh yeah, you wanna know one thing I can't wait to do on my high rank profile?
What?
Fighting Valhazak.
Oh. Okay, it's still doing the same thing, so I have only one fix, and that's going to take time.
I mean, you got it. Ooh, what's that? Ooh.
My only fix is uninstall, reinstall, to my knowledge.
Huh. Will that get rid of your save data? Or...
It shouldn't, but
Then...
that's the only thing I can think of.
Then, yeah, I'd say go ahead with it. Where are all the bone collection spots on this map? Well, actually, no, I know the answer to that. No, G-Rex. Oh, was this one? No.
Alright, process is underway.
Nothing beats going back to the surface after exploring the good old Dalamador corpse.
had my house coat on because it was a little bit chilly down here.
It's okay. I can't hear it. My cat is threatening these Hornitars with sound. Haha. This bone S. Sturdy bone. Monster bone S. Wedge beetle parkour! I believe it's up here. Woo.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, crap, where... Wait, I had... Okay. I had a lot more warped bones than I thought I did.
Oh.
I was holding off on completing the quest because I thought I was low. Turns out I had 5. Which is the amount I need for the quest, or the item. And I had some back at the base. So, there's that done. Woo! Fuck you, Hornitars. In all honesty, I should have been collecting your materials. Because they're just general materials that are used for stuff.
I'm well aware. I played enough Monster Hunter to know the generic bones are always useful.
I was saying I should have done that, and I was talking about the Hornitar stuff.
That's fair. I always had a soft spot for the insect armor in the other games.
I've never really been a fan, personally, but oh boy did the Hornitar armor have some good skills.
Oh yeah.
Like, effluvial expert, just before you're going to be going to the place that's filled with all the effluvium, and handicraft.
You're just the awesomest.
Oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to be voicing this guy. Crap! Well, I suppose I could tell you. There's a specific reason the ancient tree is growing again. You remember how I went into the forest after the 5th arrived at work to work on specialized equipment?
Oh hey, Hyra's back!
I said I was back a while ago, Neo.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm having to reinstall the game considering something went up with the controls, so yeah.
Well, while I was out there, I found a piece of Zora Magdaros' carapace, while at the place where it made landfall. As you know, Zora Magdaros made its way to the far side of the Great Ravine. You mean Zora Magdaros!
Zora Magdaros.
Why? What's there? Exactly. Now that the ancient tree has increased in size, I can handle multiple requests at once.
I hope you take advantage of it. Consider it a way to help me further my research. So, can I help you? Yes, about research. I need you to make these things for me. If I will just find them. I can't do them yet. Shit. Okay, never mind. Make me bitter bugs. Give me my sweet, sweet bitter bugs. So what are we hammering together this time? Well, it's a thing. Here's a hint. It doots. And I can't get it. Actually, you know what? Where is the Hornitar tree? Is it just part of the Vespoid? It's not just part of the Vespoid stuff, is it? There's no way. It's part of the robot stuff? Kinda looks like it is. Oh, that's right. Before anything, Dragon Bone Old Horn. Yes! I have Elder Seal.
So?
Which is why I'm never going to use it until I lose the ability for Elder Seal. Oh, those.
Apologies for any noise back here. I'm just opening up some fruit snacks since since I could use a snack right about now.
Okay. Wow, the Dragonbone Old Horn has some pretty crappy skills.
Stats, you mean?
No skills.
Oh wait, those.
No skills.
Songs. They're songs. Well,
Still.
melodies, if you want to give it the proper name.
Still, they're pretty crappy. Like, Tremors Negated is okay. Elemental Attack Boost is okay. The Speed Boost plus Evade window up is always
Water
really
res won't be useful till Namiel.
good. Or just any...
Or Coral Piki Piki.
Or Duratodos. Or Baroth. Or any other monster
Oh, right,
that does water damage.
Barrow's mod attacks count as water.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other monsters that do water damage. Doesn't some of Valhazak's attacks count as water? Or am I thinking of something else? Like, I know the effluvium stuff doesn't, but...
I think it does.
Paolumu doesn't... Mitsu doesn't... I'm getting distracted with that. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize the Rodabon stuff gives the defense boost.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Of course it does.
but
It's based off of... It's a subspecies of Uragon. What do you expect?
I mean, it's based on Rodabon, not Uragon, but...
I know. Well, I don't even think it's a I think it's more referred to as a variant rather than a subspecies in the world.
It's considered a separate species entirely.
Fair. It could be considered its cousin.
Yeah.
Same family, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you have that one cousin that just happens to look ever so slightly like you do.
Well, actually, if we're going into families, technically Uragon and Rodabon are related to Anjanath. And Barra. At least I think they have, they're considered brute wyverns, right?
Pretty sure.
Rodabon? Yeah, brute wyvern. Got an Anjanath's a brute wyvern, Baroff's a brute wyvern. And then a high great Jagras. You glorified cannon fodder, you. Not wrong.
No, you're not.
The only time a Jagras is difficult is when you are fighting the greatest Jagras. So, anyway, got the weapon we needed. Well, I wanted. So, also, unfortunately, I don't think I have... Wait, have I fought a Legiana yet?
I don't know. Have you?
No, next story fights Legiana. So, I believe Legiana's weakest to water, going off memory.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's either lightning or... It's either water or lightning.
Look, it's weakest to thunder, and it's second weakest to fire. I don't know where you got water from.
It's because there's one monster that I was fighting, and it's like, in my other profile, I'm like cycling between 3 weapons whenever I fight some monsters, Legiana being one of them. I remember for a fact that Odogaron's weakest to ice. But I'm thinking Kieran. I think,
What
wait,
in
no,
the world
no.
made you compare Kirin to Legiana?
Strongest monsters in the Coral Highlands.
I guess that is the only place they relate.
It's also the only place they both show up. Oh, wait! I'm also thinking of Toby Kodachi.
Ah, Toby.
Yeah, you know, actual lightning squirrel.
Yes, the lightning squirrel, not the Super Saiyan squirrel.
Yes, the Super Saiyans. I mean, the lightning squirrel can also go Super Saiyan, but...
To a lesser extent.
Yeah. And then we have Rajang. The Saiyan.
Yep.
Rajang is just a flat-out Saiyan.
Well, no, like me and
Well, pretty much. If you consider the, you know, giant ape form.
Yeah.
And also, you knock him out of his rage mode by hitting his tail. And in prior games, if you ever managed to damage the tail, he couldn't use it anymore.
The fact that you said prior games there scares me.
Oh, I haven't managed to damage its tail in World yet.
Okay. Oh.
It's more the fact that you can knock him out of it in this game by attacking the tail specifically.
Okay.
I'm unsure if you can stop him from going rage. Know it? To Google.
I'm just gonna roll back this, great bagpipe. You know what? I think it's time to fight the Toby Kodachi! That is my favorite pronunciation I've ever heard for that monster's name. It's like, I can't remember the guy who did it. It was like, I really can't remember his name. But he does a series called the Monster Mashup for Monster Hunter. Specifically World.
Who?
Okay.
I don't remember his name, but the series' name is the Monster Mashup. And whenever the Toby Kodachi gets mentioned, he always pronounces it the Toby Kodachi. And he photoshops the stereotypical Italian mustache and the chef hat on him on the icon. It's the Toby Kodachi! The Toby Kodachi! The Toby Kodachi!
That sounds hilarious.
It is. It's a good series. Water. Because I'm gonna go fight the Toby Kodachi. Should probably make sure to accept the quest so I can actually go fight the Toby Kodachi.
That is step one.
Correct. Well, here we go with the current situation.
Well,
Anyhow.
What? What were you saying?
no, just looking at a few more details.
Oh.
On what? Does foul weather do anything? Because, like, I've had some foul weather during some quests. They never really did anything. It just seemed more cinematic.
Huh. I think they might have actually taken out that. I don't know if they actually. I haven't seen anything about him not going in rage after losing his tail. But another thing, I think this is something that they kept, that you can't break his tail unless you use an ice-type weapon on it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta take this call. Okay, I'm back. Hello?
Hello. Yes, we're still here.
Thought I couldn't be heard. Like, thought something happened
No.
when I disconnected my mic.
No, yeah,
No,
we're
we
still
can
here.
we can hear you.
Okay. It's the Toby Kodachi. Look at the cats cook the food. Well, it is time.
Download's actually going relatively swiftly.
Probably because you already have some of the information.
I mean, if that's the case, then brilliant.
Oh man, look at all of these different bullet types that Neo is going to have to use.
I mean, I do love my bow guns, so I will probably be keeping fully stocked on most, if not all, types of ammo at all times.
Yeah, that's the thing, however. So, no one else voted for Neo's weapon. So, Neo just decided to roll the wheel, because there were only 2 votes.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting a heavy bowgun.
Okay.
Which I'm not too opposed of. That was literally my first weapon that I ever used. And Hiro, I don't know if he remembers this, can vouch for me on this one. Considering back when he first introduced me to Monster Hunter, we played some local system multiplayer on his Wii U. For Try, I believe it was.
Yeah.
We decided to do an arena quest.
On my Wii, not my Wii U.
Oh yeah, on your Wii. And yeah, we decided to do an arena quest. It was a little bit difficult because he had to keep his camera trained on both the monster and me.
Yeah.
So I at least knew what I was doing, but I decided to go heavy bowgun. And we fought what you call the bitch bird.
I feel bad for you.
On the bright side, it was in the arena, so it couldn't call into Devil Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably made it a bit better.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my first time.
Yeah. Even though the only thing I really ever played of Try was the multiplayer, the arena quests. Because I tried playing the regular game and did not stick with it for long.
Well, yeah. I believe that back then you didn't have that much of a patience for grinding, and you still don't really.
Depends on what kind of game I'm doing grinding in. If the grinding is fun, I can get behind it, but often no.
Have fun grinding currency in Hollow Knight.
Oh, it's not that hard.
Some of those DLC items can be pricey.
I'm well aware, but that's mainly if you're well. In my case, I typically do go for 100%. So yeah, but
I don't know if I will or not.
Wait, no. I think he's... Yes! 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 I am Hulk, for I smash! It sounds like some Grey Hulk would say, I am Hulk, why smash?
Well, that's like when Captain America told the Hulk in the first Avengers movie, he just goes, Hulk, smash, and the Hulk just goes,
I mean, I assume by first Avengers movie you mean the Disney one by the Russo brothers.
No, I meant the first live-action Avengers movie.
Oh.
Yes, which I did eventually get around to seeing.
I mean, I don't know that you have to see them in order. Well, actually, yes, you do in some ways. If you started at Infinity War, I feel bad for you. I'm not saying
Yeah,
you,
because
but
you'd be
I'm
missing pretty much all the context.
pretty much.
Okay, so I just want to talk about this. So, yes, you are talking about the Russo brothers ones.
Okay.
They're the directors.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a bunch of other Avengers movies. And I've seen a couple of them, and I don't particularly remember, Captain America saying Hulk smash in most of them. And I mean outside.
It's just the first one when he's
of,
assigning tasks to each of them during the alien invasion.
Yeah. You mean the Kree invasion? Was it the Kree?
The
think
Chitauri.
Oh yeah, Chitauri.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kree's a different race. That's the Which one's the Kree again, actually?
The Kree is I believe his name. What was his name?
Oh yeah, that's where that one guy's from that gives Captain Marvel her powers, right? I think that's. Oh hey, what do you know? There's a Rathalos on the map. I remember the Kree from something.
An example of one of the Kree would actually be Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ah. Oh yeah, those guys, right.
Yeah, I think he is that race. The guy that gives Captain Marvel his powers. Or her powers.
I think
Captain
so.
I think so as well.
I can't remember his name, but the name Avon Sur is popping to mind, which I know for a fact is wrong. Avon Sur is the one.
He's a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Former Green Lantern, I believe.
Formerly Green Lantern, yes, before Parallax got to him. But yeah, I believe the guy's name was Marvel. I believe that was his Kree name.
I don't know. I don't remember a ton about Captain Marvel because I was only half paying attention during most of that movie because I didn't like the movie very much.
Captain Marvel was a forgettable character.
Yeah.
At least it's not the comic version, where she's a bit of a bitch in some comics. Like the Second Civil War! That entire comics events could have been avoided if Captain Marvel just wasn't there. She was...
So Lightning Squirrel.
Yeah, so Lightning Squirrel. Lightning Squirrel exists.
I honestly like his gear because I have
Oh,
a
I
soft spot
love
for the
his
electric
gear.
weapons. And also I liked his armor.
I like his gear because I have a soft spot for dodging. As my
Hey,
skills
Harkin.
with dodging is clearly being shown with this hunting horn. Oh no.
You were saying?
Please, Tobi Kodachi, Yamate!
Okay then.
As soon as I placed down the health booster, he charged me. Oh, there's that Zinogre tail coming in! Oh no, 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 oh no. Safe. Shit, I missed. Get back here, you! No, do not go towards the Rathalos! What are you doing? Oh, you're not. Oh, you're just going down this path I never see you take. What is this place? I don't think I've ever actually been to this part of the map. And I can't see him. Well, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Any monster that goes near the Rathalos gets beaten up.
Devil Joe?
I mean, the Devil Joe could put up a fight against it at least.
Okay, that is heavily overestimating the Rathalos. Azurath, maybe, but not normal Wrath.
Oh, normal Wrath would get stomped by the thing. Have you seen the Devil Joe jump?
Have you seen the Devil Joe stomp? Huh. My cat paralyzed the Tobi Kodachi. This is a weird image. And now I've stunned the Tobi Kodachi. This is one of those moments where there was no kill like overkill. Except, you know, maybe proper kill, but that's just... okay. Okay, so Tobi Kodachi scale, a membrane, a scale, and a pelt. Eh, not that bad. I don't think Tobi Kodachi has a rare drop in low rank.
I don't believe he does.
Is me using dual blades by myself the reason why I have so much trouble with this game by myself? Because now I'm actually wondering, because that's the main weapon I've used.
No, because I use dual blades by myself, I'm fine. It's... the problem's probably just your more passive playstyle. Especially with dual blades. That's a weapon meant to be aggressive.
That or I'm just bad at the game, one or the other.
Not that bad. Sure, you may not use anything outside the basic attack for a while. But, I did the same thing for a while.
And then I learned about Demon Flurry and became obsessed with it.
I believe that was the thing I ended up teaching him about, and now he can't stop using it.
I mean, I can not use it. It's just... Why wouldn't I? No, like, seriously, it can't, like, the attacks can't bounce off.
Reminds me.
It deals a lot of attacks in a short period of time. And unless the monster does a really good hit, I pretty much have super armor. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? I just thought of a thing. I think...
My download is at least about a third done, and that's surprising considering the file size.
I just realized I'm gonna grab a Slugger Charm. So that I have
Bless you.
stun power
By the way,
plus 30%.
I have one thing to say once I actually get this game working again.
And that is?
I am so sorry if I blow you up. You see, my playstyle with bowgun was either piercing shot or just blow everything to pieces. No, wait, that's gun lance. And also heavy bowgun.
At least it's not gonna be every stream.
Well, I mean, I do have to make a new character and catch up to this point.
Yeah.
That might take some time. And given my habit for grinding,
I mean...
looks at Generations Ultimate and how I've nearly collected every weapon and armor set.
God damn it, yeah.
So that's why you have 440 hours clocked in that game.
Not counting other save files.
Yeah, I kind of overdid it.
Overdid it, he says.
It's the main reason why I have a weapon for every situation and an armor set for every situation. What?
Electrosac.
I'm sorry, what?
Electrosac.
Electrosac!
That is all
those
I
are nice.
need for the weapon. A singular electrosac.
Oh, those moments when you realize that you're just one off.
It's not that rare for what I remember.
Hey,
Hello, Chief Botanist. This is just filler stuff, so I can say that. And so I can say that with pride as I'm skipping your dialogue. Okay, fertilize. Summon jelly. Or summoner jelly. And then ecological researcher. Do I have any level ups? Yes, I have one in the Rodabon. So, I think that means I have level 2 knowledge in Rodabon. No, I have level 3. Wow. Nothing like going from level 0 to level 3, right guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rodabon's heavily weak to blast. I forgot about that. You know, I really couldn't guess why with all those bones on it.
And that potentially flammable tar.
I mean, with that logic, it'd be weak to fire.
Is he?
Not even close.
Oh yeah, he's most weak to dragon.
Yeah, weirdly enough. And close enough to ice. Which I feel like it just has that because it's just a bit of a law that the fucking
Brute wyverns.
no, not even brute wyverns, the Ron Vale monsters. Great Gyros is weakest to ice. Odogaron is weakest to ice. Rodamon has a 2-star weakness to ice. Valhazak, I believe, actually has a 1-star to ice. But his weakest thing is fire. Yeah, that's right. At some point, I will have to fight Diablos. Who knows? Maybe I'll finally have a actually difficult fight with him. Because I'm using a much slower weapon. Yeah, I wonder how much of an asshole people consider me when I say stuff like that.
Man.
Like, yeah, this long-standing series, like, staple for difficult monsters is kind of easy for me. I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
And it's like I said, it really depends on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be fair, I didn't generally have a difficult time with World. It was more the other games, and especially the ones with hitboxes!
Yes, hitboxes. Nothing like some good...
And then you had Monster Hunter 3, where every flippin' monster had a hip check. I think.
Pretty much. I mean, what are we considering a hip check?
When they, I guess when they charge and bump into you. I guess when they charge from the side and bump into you. It's what the
Plessy hit check, basically.
Okay.
Yes, it's what the Plesioff does.
Okay, then Argyros, Lagambi, and
Volvodon.
Yeah, Volvodon didn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think a Cantor did.
A Cantor did not have a hit check. A Cantor is too big to have a hit check.
You say that, but Plesioff's pretty big and he has a hip check.
I mean, that's a fair point. Though of all of them, Plesioff is the one with the most unfair hitbox on his hip check.
Gaiacrus has a hip check. Rathlos and Rathian didn't have hip checks.
Neither did Pekko. Or Joe. No, wait, Joe has a technical hit check.
Joe has foot.
Joe has foot, yes. He doesn't have hip check, but he has foot, and foot is all he needs.
I'm pretty sure if he had a hip check, it'd just be bad for him because he's so tall.
Yeah, it honestly would. So yeah, Joe doesn't have a hip check.
I thought Gaiacrus was generally a fun fight though. At least if you're fighting it on land. I hate fighting it in water though.
I can agree with that. Well, I never really had any problems fighting him on water.
I think Gaiacrus is actually a she.
I think it can be either.
Oh. I remember hearing it was a she, but at least the first one you encounter in 3 was a female.
Maybe?
Because I've heard a couple people refer to it as she, so. But maybe I'm wrong.
You might be right. Damn, I just realized I should have done an annoying orange parody as I was shooting these knives.
Knife? Knife!
Hey! Hey, Toby Kardashian! Knife!
Knife!
I may be hopping off soon because dinner. Just so you know.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna be ending at like top of the hour. I'd say top of the. Oh, yeah, actually. Toby Kardashian,
sure.
let's talk about it. Okay, that is not talking about it. That is me running away.
That is not talking. That is running.
Apologies, but you know, it's kind of hard to run to someone that's not choosing to fight, and I just realized that I did that by a tree. That was a bad decision on my end. Hey, Toby Kadachi! And he's Super Saiyan.
Which was almost every fight in Dragon Ball Z once they learned how to do the Super Saiyan.
I mean, there's also, let's also not forget about Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan 3.
And Gohan was the first person who could do Super Saiyan 3, and I believe Gotenks was the first who could, Gohan was the first who could do Super Saiyan 2. Gotenks was the first one who could do Super Saiyan 3, I believe.
Goku, actually.
Okay, it was either Goku or Gotenks, because I know that they both did it.
I'm pretty sure it was, but yeah, it was Goku, because of the fight where it was first shown off.
Yeah.
This is Super Saiyan 2. And this is a power further beyond! I think is what it was like. I don't fully remember that scene. Saga was forgettable.
The Buu Saga? Yeah, kind of.
Which is sad, because I like Buu. Like, Boo's a good character.
So do I. I mean, like, I didn't think the Buu Saga was bad. It was just kind of, I don't know, pointless.
Yeah. In my case,
I mean, if it had ended after the Cell Saga, you know, it would have been fine.
You mean before?
I'm going to hop out of the call because dinner's going to be likely in any minute now at this point.
See you, Neil.
Okay.
So yeah.
Bye. Yeah, I feel like it would have been fine if they ended it after the Cell Saga, because for how good the Android and Cell sagas were, I feel like that would be a great place to end it.
Yeah.
Like those were the best ones in my opinion.
I can't really give much opinion. I wasn't really a fan of Dragon Ball, period.
I loved it growing up. Even though the sagas I'm most familiar with are the early ones, like the Saiyan saga and the Frieza saga. Because I remember I had the complete first season box set on DVD, which I believe was, I think that was the entire Saiyan saga. I can't really remember.
I don't know. I technically didn't even watch the original. I only saw everything through Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh.
Yeah. And even then, there was a bit of a competition going on there for my interest when it came to stuff going on at Nicktoons at the time. In particular, it was up against this one TV show called Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was constantly having marathon after marathon to commemorate the fact that The Legend of Korra was coming out. So, you know, didn't really have much reason.
Yeah. As for me, that's a show I've actually personally never watched. Only very, very brief moments.
Oh, it is great. Like, it was considered one of the best shows for its time for a reason.
Well, it is on Netflix now, so I could check it out.
Honestly, I'd recommend it. It's a really good show.
I saw episode one night when I was little. It was the Face Stealer episode.
Oh.
Which is by far one of the creepiest ones I've heard people say.
Yeah. And don't worry, that's not the only time the Face Stealer gets brought up. In particular, it gets brought up when certain to not give a full spoiler, especially because it's not even in the actual series, it was in a comic that was released afterwards. The Face Stealer has this little ability that when they steal someone's face, they can also steal their memories.
Oh.
Yep.
That was though. I thought it was a little creepy, especially at the time I was watching it. I was watching it. I was really little, watching TV at 3 in the morning in the basement, which I wasn't supposed to be doing by the way. And that show came on, and or that episode rather, and I didn't think it was. It got to me a little bit, but I didn't think it was all that creepy at the time I was watching it. Like, it got up there, but I never like ran away from the TV scared or got it creeped out. What I do remember getting creeped out by was one night when that Second Skin episode of My Life as a Teenage Robot came on. That kind of got to me a little bit.
Second Skin?
What's the episode called? Normal is good. That's the name of the episode.
Oh, that can only go well.
Like, it's just like, I couldn't remember what show it was. Is the thing, because I hadn't seen that show in years, and I was thinking about is like I remember this really really creepy episode I watched on TV when I was really little, and then I found I did some research later on, and I was kind of going, that was my life as a teenage robot. Wow.
Whenever I think of creepy TV shows, the one that always pops into my mind is an oldie but a goodie, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but I have seen clips of it, and I have heard about it, and pretty much heard all I need to hear to be convinced.
They got away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The biggest example of that being, they got away with, the end of their series, just subtly implying that, Courage's owners died.
Oh.
The last episode of Courage... Do you mind if I say it? Actually?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So, the last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog was, Electrosac, yes! Sorry, I got a bit distracted. But, yeah, the last episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog had, Courage, Muriel, and Eustace, the two pet owners in question, getting... It's either visited or going to this, puppet show. Where the puppets are very, like, they look almost exactly like humans. Like, kinda. Like, they look a lot like humans, but they're puppets, obviously. They're very noticeably puppets. So, Muriel, Eustace, and Courage, win a chance to go on a tour inside of the, Puppet Master's, like, thing. The short version is Muriel and Eustace end up getting kidnapped by the Puppet Master. And Courage has to save them. So, at the end of it, when Courage actually manages to rescue Muriel and Eustace, he fails. Kinda. So, they end up being turned into puppets, and, but, Courage does manage to, beat the Puppet Master, so he at least gets the puppets back. And the series then ends with, Courage, controlling the, puppet Muriel and the puppet Eustace, doing the normal outro. And that's the last episode.
Wow. I think I've heard about that, actually.
I'd imagine.
I've heard about, King Ramses episode, and, You're Not Perfect. Those are two I've heard about.
King Ramses and You're Not Perfect?
Or rather, just perfect. Like, you know, the return the slab thing.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Return the slab.
Maybe I got something wrong, I don't know.
No, it's fine. I don't remember much of the episode names.
Yeah.
But no, I know what you're talking about now. Fucking, that thing gave me nightmares as a kid.
Yeah. Like, it was a full-on 3D model for him, too.
Yeah.
Return the slab or suffer my curse.
We don't want any! Eustace was a treat. He was an idiot, and kind of annoying at some points. He was a treat. You know what?
Kind of wish I had.
Oh, you go first.
Kind of wish I had seen that. I had seen that show now, but I don't know why I didn't.
It was a good show, but a scary one.
It was just really unnerving for a kid show.
Yeah. When you watch it, show it to me. I've never actually seen what happens when Neo gets shown something scary. The sadistic part of me is interested.
I remember when Neo was a teenager, he liked horror for a while. He never, mainly horror games. He never played them, but he watched people play them all the time. Nowadays, apparently, from what he's heard, he's jumpy or something from what he said, which I found surprising because he used to love horror.
Weird.
I used to like it a little bit at one point too. Like I remember at one point, I will admit I was a bit of a creepypasta fanatic at one point.
Everyone is at some point, really. If not a fanatic, then at least, like, reads up on it.
Yeah, and the funny thing was, I was never scared of them. I just found them interesting. Because I knew they were fake, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, except for like the Ben drowned creepypasta, it's more of in some ways it's more of a theory than a story because the statue that they referred to in the game as Ben, that's actually in the game.
Yeah, it's the Song of the Hollow thing from... Well, just make sure I'm remembering this right. Ben Drowned is the cursed Majora's Mask cartridge one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Link statue from the Song of the Hollow.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what I was looking for Baroth to find what he's weak to. And...
Yep.
Fire weapon it is. Yeah. I mean, my main problem with Ben Drowned was I had played Majora's Mask at the time, and I never really fully paid attention to creepypastas. It was like, I knew the bits and pieces of them. I was like, okay. 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 Okay.
I remember people who actually got scared of Sonic.exe. I was like, why?
Really?
It's a bad story. It's a very bad story.
On one end, I wish people weren't like that. On the other end, I know that there's people... Like, I know that Sonic.exe is popular enough to actually have its own fandom.
Yeah.
And its games have been getting better over time.
Yeah.
Mostly because they've been fan games. So, you know.
Yes.
What? Are you ready, kids? It's time to capture a Baroth!
Hooray!
I'm only doing this for the Kieran armor. I have made my intentions very obvious. I have stated my intentions multiple times. The Kieran armor will be mine. Like how this campsite will be known.
Let's ask the head honchos.
I'm still mad I never actually learned the identity of that, camp until hard mode, or until high rank in my other profile. So much easier to get to everywhere with that. So much easier having a camp just be in the middle of the map.
Yes.
Hello, Baroth! In hindsight, what I actually should have done is I should have tried, getting water pods.
I always thought the Baroth had a cooler design in this game than it did in the other ones.
Really? The design always felt the same to me.
I mean, it sort of does. I don't know. I guess there's something that just stands out for me. I mean, the up in graphics might be a big part of it.
Maybe. Oh, dang it! The punting horn animation knocked me into the mud.
Oh. Well.
Oh, he's angry. And also getting smacked in the fucking face. Get back here, you! Do not make me hit these wyverns and see if there's a Diablos to kill you. Oh, I guess we're seeing. That wasn't supposed to happen. Doesn't look like it. Oh, never mind! Howdy, Diablos! Oh shit, I actually managed to break the Baroth's head. Wait. Okay, he went back underground. Okay, that's contortions. Stop running! Oh, whoops! I guess I'm doing this now! Shit. So guess you forgot what type of quest it was?
Well,
If in doubt, take a bite.
you just go back to the camp. Hey, where's the Barrett? I killed it by accident. You're an idiot.
He won't know if before I go back to Astera, I take the quest again. Okay, let's go.
Hunter. You were supposed to capture, not kill. I got carried away.
It's my nature! I was meant to be a killer. I mean,
Dark.
I can explain. Bye. That reminds me of a character from one of the games I plan on streaming after I get one of the current games done. At the rates I'm going, probably Digimon, in all honesty. But it's a game called Fairy Fencer F Dark Advent Force.
Hmm.
And there's a character who just says kill.
Oh.
That is their vocabulary.
Hmm.
It's not that they can't say anything else. They do say other things. It's just that they like saying kill.
Hmm.
They are also one of the best characters in that game.
Okay.
She's not as deranged as she sounds, I swear.
Hmm. I can only take your word for it because I know nothing about that series.
It's a good game, although it's an Idea Factory game, so if you don't like grinding, but I guess to put it into a way that's a bit easier to understand, those are the same people that do the Hyperdimension Neptunia games. If you know that
Okay,
series.
I'm familiar with those. I've never played them.
They're great parody games.
Hmm.
And the stories are always great, the gameplay, You could get better. It's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best.
Hmm.
Oh no. Oh. Apparently Baroth has a hip check.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. It's a monster from 3. I think it had a...
Argyros. Wagambi. Volvidon. I believe a Cantor's from 3.
Well, okay. I don't know these things. All right.
Baroth, would you mind not attacking me when we have a Diablos? Get the fuck out of my face. I dung bombed you! You were supposed to run!
I hate that digging attack it does. The Diablos.
Did dung bomb just not work?
Apparently not.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it's going into effect. I think. Nope! Yep, I knew he was doing that. Haha! Trank bomb, trank bomb, trank bomb. Please, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh no. Okay, where is a thunderbug? Oh, okay. That's not a good place to have to go. Actually, I might as well just boost my movement speed, because I just realized my songs are going. He's still coming after me, isn't he? Oh, wait, no, he's given up. Anyway, Thunderbug. So just go to the crafting list. Make a shock trap. Is this another Thunderbug? Yes. So let's make an additional one. Oh yeah, that's right, I can only have one in my inventory at a time. Bearoth, you get your butt back here. Where's that? Oh. Okay, so I guess after this hunt, we're done for the day.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Hello, Bearoth, my old friend. Come to talk to you again. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Stun frog. He's running again. Do you know what that means, Hyro? It's time for the Pokeball. Wait, where can I put this? Oh, here's a place. Come here, Bearoth!
Now, keep hitting it with trank bombs until the effect.
Whoo! Da 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 da. Now then, all I have left is an Odogaron, which I'm going to need to kill one of those first. And then I can get the quest for the Kieran. And one of the most infamous armor sets in the series will be mine. You know I'm not wrong.
Hello.
Hunter, I must thank you for capturing the bear off. This is a little thanks on the go-getters. I insist you have it.
Good to see you.
Splendid, the 5th Fleet. Just what I was looking for. At present, the go-getters are stunned at Palumu's behavior. Wait a fucking minute. I don't remember this quest! The 3 scholars are prepared to cross the Great Ravine and explore the Coral Highlands. If that's what it takes to pursue the Palumu. The quest is called White Monster with a white coat. Any assistance you could give would be more than appreciated. I kind of want to do that now, solely out of principle. That and I named the session... Well, that and I named the episode name Bats and Decay. And... well... unless you can count those small monsters from, the Ron Vale, bats, then, wait. Oh, I unlocked the arena quests!
Oh.
Oh yeah, those exist! I forget about that!
I'm sure a lot of people do, to be honest.
Which is, well, it's kind of sad in this one specifically, because the arena in this is kind of nice. Also, you take a zipline to get to it.
Oh, nice. I've never actually done any of the arena quests, so...
Also, I just realized something which annoys me.
Hmm?
I broke the ridge off the bear off. I never collected what I got for breaking the ridge.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing bear off stuff isn't exactly on my priority list. What's the bear off stuff even do again? I think there's I think like the closest thing I'd ever consider to like getting a bear off piece of equipment is like I think there's a bear off hunting horn.
I think so. I don't actually know.
It might be in different. I think it's actually only in 3.
Mm.
Uh,
I either didn't look to see, or I just never saw it before.
why would you look at the hunting horn?
I don't know.
You'd probably just be looking at dual blades. Which has
Yeah,
some
well,
interest.
I've at least looked at the other weapons to see if there was anything appealing, but most of the time I use dual blades.
Yeah. And I can't really argue with that. I do as well. The only reason I'm using a hunting horn on this profile is because I willingly decided to gimp myself. That, and I felt like experiencing a different type of weapon instead of one I already knew how to use.
Yeah. The other ones I've really looked into was the sword and shield, and I made a Celtis sword and shield in one of the games.
Hmm.
I remember in 4, back when you were still playing with me in Neo, I used heavy bowgun for a bit.
Yep.
But the main problem with that was that in single player I was using dual blades. So I was using completely different kits for multiplayer and single player, but I didn't have the equipment for the gunner stuff. So I think I used like a Mod Podge of like Celtis and Rathian.
Yeah. I've used the full cell Celtis armor, which was not easy to make, but it was worth it once I got it.
Hmm.
It looks like a Gundam, as Neo put it.
Oh my gosh, I need so many Baroth Ridges. Oh my gosh. Wait, how many Baroth Ridges? Okay, 2 for the leggings. 1 for the pants. 3 for the arms. 1 for the chest. 2 for the helmet. You need 9. And I'm pretty sure that's his rare drop, too.
Jeez.
And that's for a low rank armor.
Wow. For the Bareth, too.
Yeah.
It was not that high in other games.
Yeah, it wasn't. Because I could be wrong. Let me actually double check, because I think I just got all 3. Oh, never mind. Fucking Ridge is the second most common drop. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking the scalp. Okay. But I guess with that, even though Neo is not here, we got an outro to do. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I know I enjoyed. I hope Pyro enjoyed.
I did enjoy.
And I hope Neo enjoyed, even though he is not here right now. So, if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, well, it's down below. If not subscribe, well, I got other videos. Like, I got 2 series that's going on at the same time as this one. 3, 3 technically. It's just one of them's a bi-weekly D&D game.
Yeah. But outside of that, yeah, there's this one, there's Yakuza, and there's Digimon.
Yep. Technically my Naruto like D&D game is my most my most frequent game. Cuz it's bi-weekly. Well, these games are tri-weekly.
Yeah.
It just feels shorter because I have other games that I do. Yeah, getting off topic. But yes, so with that, say bye.
Bye.
Fuck, I forgot to press escape to get me the cursor. Bye.